there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're talking love and marriage huntsville. Y'all know how you'll hear. Before we get into it, I need to make another announcement because somebody is bleeping with my channel, you guys. I thought when I did this video last time and posted the receipts, right? So again, those of you who don't know, this happened a while ago, where my videos were approved to be monetized. There was no copyright issues. There was no issues with the video. However, somebody waited until it accumulated a certain amount of views and was like, oh, this video now needs to be limited. This video now shouldn't be making any more money, right? But the thing is, you make the bulk of your money that you're going to make off of a video really within that first 24 hours, right? So doing it like 3 or 4 days later or like a week later really isn't the flex that you think it is, right? But what has happened on videos that this has happened to is instead of making whatever I was going to make on it, there had been videos like that. If it got confirmed through a review that it was going to remain limited, is I would only generate like pennies off of it versus making whatever I was going to make, like the 100, like if I made 100, like for instance, like if I made $100 on a video and somebody tries to come in and be like, oh, we need to limit this video, right? Regardless of the views, regardless of the engagement. And then all of a sudden you're not getting any more you're not getting any more revenue from that video, right? So there's been videos where, like I said, could have made like $100 or whatever, just as an example, and basically made pennies, right? But in these two particular videos, one of which, the Maurice video, just got approval this morning that the bogus attempt to try to limit the ads in the video and try to limit the revenue failed. And my video was suitable because all of my videos are suitable, you guys. And so then somebody thought that they were pulling another fast one, and I was like, oh, let's bleep with the Ken video, right? Let's bleep with that one. And it's like, what are you doing? I don't bother you guys. I do my videos and I go. I don't even have time for YouTube. I don't. My family doesn't even know how I have time to even do YouTube because I've got so much other stuff going on. But I do it because I have loyal subscribers. But this nonsense that people are doing, it's getting ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous. Here's the thing. If you do not like my videos, if you do not like my content, do not come to my channel. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to anybody else's pages and trying to limit or report or bleep with anyone else's channels. I don't call any of these people. I don't know any of you guys. So why are you messing with me? Why? I don't bother you. I don't talk to any of you. So I don't even understand. I don't even go live because of all of the foolishness that's going on, right? I don't even have time to go live. I wish I could go. I can't. But this is getting insane. It is getting absolutely insane. I am not in any beef with anybody. I don't have any issues with anybody. I don't bother people. Like I said, it's not personal for me. I can have an opinion on this show and keep it moving. I don't care what you think. I'm free to my opinion, just like if you are, a subscriber, if you're a fan of the show or whatever, you have your opinions as well. But this thing where we're going to try to police things and, I'm going to do something. I'm going to go to her videos that have X amount of views and try to get them demonetized like it's lame. It's absolutely lame, and all that it's showing is that you were pressed and you were bothered, and nobody told you that you were required to watch my videos. But obviously, you want to hang out and see what I want to say and then think that you're playing some little game. But the thing is, I'm always going to catch you. That's the whole thing. I'm always going to be on the case. So all of this nonsense, all of this foolishness, it's a waste of time. It truly is. It's not that serious, y'all. It truly isn't. So that's all I wanted to say on that, because it had to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's only happening really as of late to my Love and Marriage Huntsville videos, which tells me there's somebody in particular who wants to bleep with my channel, who wants to bleep with my money that I make off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is completely and utterly insane. When I don't bother people, I upload my videos and I go on about my day. Like, I don't understand the negativity, the jealousy, the hatred, all of this stuff where people just want to constantly have drama and constantly want to have chaos and constantly want to have negativity. I'm not about that life, you guys. I am not. I just want to do my content and go. That's it. Like I don't understand what's not computing for people. But some of the stuff people are trying to do, I'm not rocking with it. So hopefully this is the last time I have to acknowledge this regarding my Love and Marriage Huntsville videos. Anyways, so that's out the way. So Love and Marriage Huntsville, anything I say is alleged in my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal, you guys. So a couple of things. Mel went live yesterday and announced another TikTok celeb that will be in the mix for her TikTok live coming up. So as you know, I did a video previously where Mel said Lisa Ray was going to be one of the celebrity guests. She announced yesterday that Megan Good would be another celebrity guest. And I believe right now she and the kids are in LA as well as Mama Van, and they're getting everything ready to go for her big, extravaganza at the end of this week for Thanksgiving, for Black Friday, and all of the things, right? So that's one thing. Next is OWN dropped a digital exclusive, you guys, which is a little bit more of an extended conversation that Mel and Shanita had at Mel's charity event. And so we know in the episode and the clip that's going around, of course, Mel is going in on how the cast doesn't support her and how she's disappointed in this cast as far as all of the mugshot after mugshot after mugshot, right? Well, in this particular clip, Mel is telling Shanita how she had a conversation with NELL and how she thought that her and NELL were good friends, and that she told NELL that she was upset about an interview that NELL did trying to say that her and Martell were the same person and all these things, and told Shanita that NELL apologized. And then Mel even said in her confessional that what she likes about, her friendship with NELL is they can say whatever they want to each other, and it's cool. They can be open and honest about each other's feelings, and then they can move on. Except for, I don't think Mel knew that NELL was not happy with that conversation, as when she related back to Chris Fletcher, it was a completely different energy after the apology, right? So make of that what you will, but it's interesting to me because it's similar in what NELL has said previously about her friendship with Mel, that they were able to be open and honest with each other. So I have no idea what this language is that she is talking about in the previous episode about being a do-girl, when you are repeating Martell's talking points, when you were repeating what Martell says and regurgitating his lies. And you and Chris obviously are a lot more in tune with what's going on with him, because you even said after the live that you did when you were upset for getting dragged, for being exposed in those pictures and video with Martell's mistress, you said immediately after the live, Martell called Chris. and called Chris to tell him that he did not set you up. So, very much so, you know, Martell is very much out here seeing what is being said about him. He may not always be in the comments or be, you know, whatever, but he's right then and there to either make a phone call or file a motion of sorts, or just let it all hang out on a future episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. But it'll be interesting to see what is going to transpire at this reunion. As we know, I don't know where Nell and Mel go from here. Like I said, I feel like their friendship might be done. I mean, Nell was nowhere to be found at Mel's birthday party, right? And I believe Nell took a birthday trip, and I didn't see Mel there either. So, even though Nell recently was in the comments of a recent post of Mel's, but again, I don't really, you know, make a big deal of that, because, I mean, Carlos King randomly was in a recent post by Mel as well, and his messy Mr. Mondays has been a whole, like, bash fest of Mel, with the exception of last week. So, can't really put any stock into that. There's rumors based off of what Carlos King had said in an interview with another YouTuber, as well as on his platform, that Kimmy was activated. And remember, one of the cast members basically tried to say that Kimmy really got after Mel and made Mel cry. Allegedly, apparently, we don't know. We'll see. Here's my thing on this. Really, I don't understand what Kimmy's beef would be with Mel, other than she wouldn't be happy if regarding Mel's comments about Maurice and his DUI. But what I don't understand is you were nothing but complimentary to Martell and how good of a man he was, and diminishing his arrest and all these things that have happened. And you're trying to now hold Mel accountable because she has an opinion on your husband, but all of the wrong that was being done to Mel, you guys gave Martell nothing but compliments. You treated Martell like he was the best man ever, like he was Barack Obama, and Mel was fumbling something. So I don't understand why you're being activated, you know, against Mel, allegedly, at the reunion. As of now, Mel and Kimmy still follow each other, but it'll be interesting to see if there's an actual fallout at this reunion. Here's what I think. I think if that happens, I think it's nothing but a projection. To be completely honest with you, I think it is nothing but a projection, because the things Kimmy actually wants to say, she needs to say to her husband. Because the whole time that we have seen them on this show, it has been nothing but a hot mess. Starting off earlier in the seasons where, you know, Maurice's first wife is involved. She's alluding to there being issues with the timeline of when y'all got together, and even getting on lives on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube with the brothers, with the siblings, basically calling you a side chick. That's what's so funny to me. Is people who complain now about how much involved social media is on the show. And I'm like, where were you season 1 when Maurice's first wife and Maurice's brother was out here doing weekly recaps on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else, basically calling Kimmy every single thing but the child of God? And calling her thirsty and saying that Maurice was not divorced when her and him got together, and just putting her on blast. And you know, talking about how long it took Maurice to marry her, and had it not been for the show, he wouldn't have married her, and all these things. And even in the episode, her having to look for Maurice, thinking he was at the office, thinking he was working. No, Kimmy. No. So he didn't come home at night, and your thought is that he's at the office? Well, what office would that be, Kimmy? The same office that you guys said at a previous reunion has the after hours types of office parties that are not for kids? Like that type of office? Or are we talking about an actual place that has a business to run? But you can tell that Kimmy is spent. she has probably spent all types of money on Maurice, on this marriage, on the finances, on the house, on the mortgage, raising his son while he goes to law school, you know, thinking you're going to be an empty nester, and he's like, no, right? But it's just embarrassing. But here's the thing, right? If Kimmy likes it, I love it, right? Because if you're not going to go anywhere, what is the point of all of this, right? What is the point of you clearly being exasperated and frustrated and, you know, annoyed that your husband is not giving you what you need? If you're not going to do anything about it, if there's not going to be any changed behavior, why are we having to endure this? But if you are really going to take out your anger or frustration on Mel, when the issue at hand is your husband, that's it. I just need somebody to make it make sense to me as to what Mel has to do with Maurice's DUI. What Mel has to do with Maurice's irresponsible behavior. Can somebody connect the dots for me? And why people have an issue with Mel or anybody else who have had family and or friends who were victims of drunk drivers. But you didn't say anything when Nell inserted her dying mom into the conversation about how she was sacrificing her mom on her deathbed to help mentor Martell and Mel's marriage of crisis that ended up not even lasting anyways. I didn't hear any, oh my gosh, you know, I can't believe Mel and Martell, you know, like I didn't hear any of that. Didn't hear any of that. So why all of a sudden is an issue to you? And I don't understand why people are diminishing DUIs, you guys. Like, here's the thing. Everybody knows somebody, whether you know somebody who has gotten a DUI or you know somebody who was a victim of somebody who was a drunk driver. Right? Or you are the person who got the DUI, or are the person who was the drunk driver, or know somebody, like it's one or the other. But to diminish this and get mad at Mel for talking about it when this cast freely has talked about Mel and Tell for several seasons and made it their business instead of finding their own storylines, it's rich. But it's nothing but the same hypocrisy that we see all the time, right? Now all of a sudden, Mel's the problem, right? You want Mel to take a stand on something. When Mel does take a stand on something, you get mad about it. So it's like nothing Mel is going to do or not do is going to satisfy you at this point. So what is the point? So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.